Sophie ready to do this?
For what?
Do oil change?
All right, today on Autocross and Track, we are getting the Camaro ready for hopefully my first autocross since getting cleared to no longer wear the sling and to kind of do light duty. So no road course in my future because it's still very susceptible to any trauma. Could really jeopardize the nerve healing process. But I figure autocross safe enough. And even better, my niece, Sophie over here, wants to learn to work on cars. And so, have you worked on anything before?
No.
Have you used like any basic hand tools before?
No.
Okay, so you get to help me get the Camaro ready. I figure we could start with a essential skill for anybody working on cars, which is doing an oil change, because my Camaro needs to do an oil change. So before we do that, we need to drive it because you normally want to do an oil change when the motor's warm, not after it's been sitting. And we need to go buy oil and empty my oil pan. So we're going to do that now. And then, yeah, I'll walk Sophie through doing an oil change on this car and a few other just random things about learning how to work on cars. All right, it took entirely too long, but we are back from running errands to get oil and drain the container and everything. So I just want you to remember one thing today, Sophie, about cars. If you forget everything else, it's okay. Just remember this. LS-based engines are the best engine. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's get to work. All right, so we got to jack the car up. You need to get the jack and 2 jack stands. Keep going. We're going to go as high as we can just because it makes it easier for you to get under the oil pan, because that's what we're doing, is we're getting to the oil pan. So at some point you probably want to get on your knees or on your feet so you can use your body weight to push down instead of your arms. There you go, just like that. Man, my left arm sucks. So we're going to go, we'll go maybe out to the wheel. You'll have to put yours behind the jack. You see this makes like a letter A. Mm-hmm. You want to put yours on the back leg of the A because the jack's in the way of the front leg. So you can come around from behind the tire or try to snake it in like you're doing. Okay, now I'm going to get 2 rags to protect the paint on that very filthy control arm. Do you regret agreeing to help yet?
No.
Okay, good. All right. I like to hear it.
Okay.
Okay. See that bolt head right there?
Yes.
That's the drain pan bolt. That's
Okay.
what you're going to loosen. So you need to get the yellow thing positioned in order to catch the oil that drains out of there without making a mess all over my brand new garage floor. Katie, are you excited to see your cousin working on the car with Dada?
Yeah.
Does that make you want to work on the car with Dada?
Mm-mm.
No. Well, I'm sorry. I was hoping for a different answer.
Wow. Ow.
Good job.
Hi, Katie.
Yeah, one more of those hits probably. Maybe, there you go. You got it. So give her the hammer. Look out, sweetie. I like it. You've been working on cars.
Where?
Especially my filthy car.
Ah.
We got hand cleaner. Take that off.
Where's it at?
Okay, hang on. No.
Where's it? Is this it?
Yes. So see, yeah, okay, put the wrench down. You don't need the wrench.
Okay.
So the thing's magnetic. It won't fall out on you. But that also means at the end, when it's time to pull the plug out, like you actually got to pull it out.
Okay. Like this?
It's long, like it's an inch long. I don't know if you know how long an inch is, but you're gonna unthread it for a while. I'm just telling you when you get to the end. Just start unthreading. Nothing to worry about.
I'm scared.
You're fine.
Die.
You got gloves on. All right, good. It's time to pull it out.
Oh no.
Just yank it.
Okay, but
Yank it, and I'll help
what if
aim
I like,
this. You can touch that. You're just gonna get dirty.
It's not
Just pull
hot,
it.
is it?
Not anymore. Like it's warm, but it's not burning hot. Just pull it out.
Oh my god.
Pull it.
I can't. Ah!
There it is. Come on. You just got oil on the floor. Pull it out.
I didn't.
No, I got this. I got this. Pull it out.
Okay.
Stop putting your glove and taking it out. You just got to commit.
Okay.
Just commit. Pull the drain plug.
Ah!
Just pull it out.
Sophie, ready?
Huh?
Sophie, ready? Do this.
For what?
Do oil change. Ready? Do this. Oil.
Do what? What am I doing?
Oil.
Oh.
Remember?
Did you wipe it?
What? Oh no.
Yeah.
Where's the
I
paper
gave you
towel?
the. I don't know. I gave it to you to wipe the.
Forgot it.
If I call you a disaster, I just mean it in an entertaining way.
What? A disaster. A disaster of what? I am not being.
You don't need to. Yeah, just the. Yeah, there you go. That's good. That's good. Now put it in.
Where do
Stop that. It's just gonna keep dripping.
Oh.
Just put that in the middle of the
Where?
oil drain
Here?
pipe. Yeah.
Okay.
So you got. Remember, it's magnetic, so you
Where
gotta.
do I put it?
You gotta get the center in the hole.
Where's the center?
Well, just keep trying. You'll figure it out.
Stop laughing at me.
sorry. I'm sorry. I mean it in a good way.
It's not doing anything.
Right, because the magnet is trying to stick to the side of the hole, and you need the magnet to be in the middle of the hole, not touching anything.
It
So
is.
it kind of is, but you got to force it to be straight while turning it. You can't just turn it. You got to force it to be straight while you're turning it. It doesn't require a lot of force. So when I was in high school, my friend and I were working on a Bronco, and there was a spot where you had to take off this front like spindle thing, and the manual said just tap it off lightly. And that was our running joke for years, is just tap it lightly when we needed a 5-pound sledge and had to beat the heck out of it. Look, Katie finds us so entertaining. She's eating her lunch here while watching. Say hi, Katie.
Hi.
My gloves are farting.
They're what?
My gloves are farting.
Oh, because
Are
they're
you sure
sweaty.
it's this one?
Yes. I'm sorry, yes.
It's not moving.
That's because it's crooked right now.
It's not crooked.
Yes, it is. I
Let
can
me go
see
the
it.
other way.
We have to move, Katie. She's coming over here.
It's not crooked.
Yes, it is.
It isn't. Oh,
I
yeah,
can see
is.
it. Did you get it? Looks like you got it. It's all straight now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you got it. Where'd you leave the 14mm wrench?
What's a wrench?
The thing used to take it off.
I think it's like over there. Which way? Oh, the opposite.
Righty tighty.
No!
Okay, here it comes.
Throw it at me.
Well, I'm not throwing it hard. Good thing I put the cardboard down. You made a mess over here.
I did not.
I could see all the oil all over the place on the cardboard.
But I cleaned it.
Are you excited to be learning life skills, Sophie?
What life skills am I learning? This is like math.
Math?
Yeah.
Something you'll never use?
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I learned stuff in school that was math that I wish I remembered better because I ended up using it. You could use this in the future.
But like I could just use like Google.
It's not going to do it for you
I know.
unless you're
Yeah,
making
well,
enough money to pay someone else to do it. Now it's time to put clean oil inside the engine.
more. What?
Well, we took all the oil out. So you remember you put
But
like
I thought we put more in. Or
in the
did it?
filter. Remember I said we're going to use these big jugs? We're going to use like 1.5 of them.
I thought it was like toxic.
What?
You said it was toxic.
What's toxic?
The gas.
Yes, we're not going to eat it. We're going to put it in the engine.
But I thought it was... Okay.
This is new oil, clean oil, that's good for the engine.
Oh, so we can eat this?
No, we cannot
It's
eat
good.
it. You are being ridiculous. Clearly, we turned this activity into too long. Where do you think you put the oil in?
The what?
Where do you think you put the oil in?
What's an oil?
Where do you think you put the oil into the engine?
The engine?
You're just being difficult on purpose.
No,
now,
I
aren't you?
don't know.
All right, well, I think we could safely say that attempting to make a video about teaching my niece to do an oil change is a failure at this point. So I'm just gonna turn the camera off and get this done. Any final words, Sophie?
No.
What do you want to say to YouTube in case I actually publish this?
Don't kill my family, please.
All right, here's a question for you. 1 through 5 stars, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. How was the instruction provided today?
Like, instruction?
Yes.
Instruction? I mean, like, 3.
3?
Yeah.
Man. Okay, 1 through 5. How was the execution of the mechanic doing the work today?
What's an execution? What does that mean?
How good a job did they do?
Me?
Yes.
Me.
Yes.
No.
No?
No.
Out of 1 through 5, it's a no?
4?
All right. All right, well, and I think that's a wrap. I am headed to Thunderhill Raceway in the Camaro to try Autocross with the SCCA Sacramento chapter. I've never autocrossed with these guys before. I've been to Thunderhill once with Optima and ran an autocross back when they had a tiny skid pad, but they built a much bigger pad apparently, so we could have more fun on the autocross courses. And the coolest thing about this is that, well, if I get these other videos uploaded, you guys will have seen that due to my arm injury, I haven't autocrossed in 3 months. And I got cleared for light duty, no longer have to use the sling at the beginning of this week on Monday. Today's Saturday, the arm's feeling pretty good, so I'm headed out to try and have some fun. Looks like there's 5 cars signed up in KMT and something like 12, maybe 13 total cars between KMS, KMT, and KMC. So anyhow, I got a long drive. It's a little over 100 miles away. I'm gonna get that done, and then I'll get back with you guys when we arrive. We have arrived, people. Second time ever visiting this track. All right, well, we made it to Thunderhill. I've been out talking to people, kind of checking out the local scene. Seems pretty laid back. I think there's only 80 some cars here today. Sitting here in grid. Kind of see courses straight ahead. It's a fairly small lot. So they do, kind of reminds me of a jumbo size Good Guys, but you know, without the K-rails and actually being all second gear, but they recycle part of the course with a loop back. And yeah, looks interesting. Can't wait to try it out. Met several of the locals here, some really cool guys, and a couple people even have heard of my YouTube channel, so that's kind of cool. But most of all, I'm looking forward to getting this arm tested out to see how we do. Probably a good thing that I'm at a nice laid back event. I keep trying to tell myself, it doesn't matter if you're fast, it doesn't matter if you win. If you can go out and drive and have fun, make it through the course safely, cleanly, at a good clip without the arm hurting, then that's a success. And that's how I'm going to measure today by. Of course, I am only mildly successful at getting myself to believe it. I still want to be fast, still hungry, and want to compete and know that I can drive quickly. But anyhow, I think we're all getting 5 laps today. 5 cars in the KMT class. Some beautiful cars. Got to see Randy's car for the first time, who I've met many times working for Optima and doing grid. He's got a beautiful blue. Actually, I didn't look close enough to know if it's a 65 or 6 yet. Mustang. Running with him. 2nd gen Camaro here. Another guy I met named Alan. Looks like a cool car. Can't wait to see that thing running. So yeah, I think I haven't been this excited though or not excited. I haven't been this nervous for an autocross in a long time, because new club and not sure how the arm's gonna do, and yeah, just need to get the first run over with, get the jitters over, and then if I'm having fun, it's a good day. All right, here we go. My grid row is up. It is time to go get that first lap done. Come on, arm. Come on, fun. Let's just make it clean and no pain. Okay, let's do this. Here goes nothing. Okay, first run is done. I think the shoulder feels okay. I didn't notice anything out there other than just not having done this in the long, since 2015, the first year I really started autocrossing. I don't think I've ever gone this long without doing it. So definitely felt a little rusty out there, but I had fun. I'm feeling good. The arm's not hurting too bad. So we're gonna do another run and see if we can drop some time. Rod time is 59.127, and I saw some 57.2s out of the KMS cars, and I've only saw one KMT car run. They ran a what was it, a 66 something. So there was originally 5 of us signed up, but I don't see the other cars, and I don't see the truck I really wanted to see. So maybe if I'm still feeling good, I make it back tomorrow. Maybe they'll show up tomorrow. Meantime, I did not do a mental debrief. I'm so excited about this autocross stuff that I forgot you're supposed to, come in and stop and replay the run and figure out what you're going to do differently. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to do that now. All right, well, I got to remind myself, those are brand new cold tires. Need to be scrubbed in. I'm new at this, so maybe I can get a 58 this run. 57 would be even nicer. I think the KMS guys are down to the 56s. Run 2 is done, 58.3, so dropped 9/10 of a second. That's kind of expected after getting the first run out of the way on old tires and out of experience. I'd be pretty happy if I can get a low 57 today. But we only getting 4 runs. I guess normally they give 5 runs here, but there was a off course excursion and then oil down earlier that caused 2 big delays. This time I did come in, pause a moment, reflect on the course. I got 1 or 2 spots, for sure 1 spot I'm confident about where I can pick up some time. Not as much. Second one, I don't know. So second time around through the loop in the back there can definitely carry more speed and let the car exit out of that right-hander closer to the cone wall. So should be able to pick up a little time there. Maybe that'll get me the 57. But I'm having fun. I can drive, maybe not as fast as I used to be, but you know, a few events that'll come back. So yes, look, I am making a fist, moving this arm. All right, here comes run number 3. See if I can do something here. I'm still surprised that was a 56 something. But I found out what the hardest thing, there's the 2 hardest things to deal with my shoulder so far today at Autocross is 1, getting out of the car, but even more is trying to get the helmet strap undone with my left hand. The fingertip, like fine motor skills, like the dexterity's there, but no strength at all. Uh-oh, something's happening. All right, 1 more run. See if I can catch these Cam S guys. Well, I didn't catch those Cam S guys today, but I'm calling this a victory. I'm a little tired. Time to go work in this afternoon sun, but I'm so pumped. The arm is held up. I ran some pretty respectable times. That last run made 2 pretty big errors and still was, you know, 6/10, I guess, 7/10 as it showed. But anyways, fun time. Great hospitality here at the Sacramento SCCA. Few people recognized the car from YouTube or other media and were real warm, welcoming, and introducing me to some of the other people in the club. So looking forward to running with these guys a lot more. But today was freaking awesome. You know, I just really hope the deltoid starts working so I don't need shoulder surgery, because now that I've tasted this again, I don't want to give it up, which I'll find out next month in June whether I have to or not. So thanks for watching. If you haven't, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I appreciate it. It helps the channel, helps me stay motivated to make more of these videos. That's a wrap.